it was a weird triangle, and there was never bad blood. Everything, like, I think we all we're all still friends, and that's all that matters.
Do you ever think it was hypocritical of Paige to get so upset about the Kristin situation when she was still, making out with you?
I don't know. Like, it's such a weird question. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say hypocritical. Maybe it wasn't necessary to have that reaction, but at the same time, like, everybody has different reaction. We all get emotional in a different way. So she ended up reacting like that. So it's all good. I don't want to blame her for anything.
Definitely. I mean, watching the show back, do you feel like Paige treated you fairly? Was she always open and honest where she was with Craig? And were you ever led on to think that your relationship was in a different place than it was?
I feel like it was a really tough situation for everyone. For me, I got into the summer. I kind of ended things with a person that I was seeing, I was projected into keeping my options open to have a good time in the summer. I didn't expect what to find in the house because I knew that Craig and Paige were talking. I knew they were seeing each other because, it was all over the blogs, all over the internet. But I didn't know if there was anything still left for her and I. So I never really blame her for anything or really feel bad. And I'm always been open to her to be honest with me. I always told her, listen, if you're happy with Craig, just be honest, and I'm fine with it. Even though I tried at one point, to get myself there in a cautious way because I was still a little bit burnt from when we came back from Vermont. Because, she kind of ghosted me. So I wanted just to be taken step by step. But at the same time, it was a weird triangle, and there was never bad blood. Everything, I think we all we're all still friends, and that's all that matters. And I think it was, it turned out to be, that was the best thing that could happen. I feel like she's great with Craig. And, that was necessary for me, going through that emotional heartbreak. Also, in that situation, it was good for me for understanding my previous mistake. So I feel like it was a good lesson.
Definitely. I mean, the fact that you're all still friends, it just is amazing to me. It kind of baffles me.
And I'm happy for them. As I said, I care about both of them, and if they're happy together, that's all that matters. When you care about your friends, you want to see them succeed.
Yeah.
So
did Paige have that conversation with you that she wanted to just be exclusive with Craig? Are we going to see that in this season?
I think you guys kind of saw it a little bit. I feel like when during Kyle's birthday, I was like, what do you think about going out? Kind of a date. And she was like, no, Craig is coming. I think that kind of set the tone straight to make me understand that for me, it was time to move on. And also then when I started realizing that I was too much was going on. And I also wanted to give her space. And, if she was leaning towards Craig, she would have my full support.
Yeah.
We talk about it right after. You're going to see some more about it. But I think that was kind of when there was the big switch and she decided to go towards that direction.
Got it.
And, I didn't want to put any pressure. I completely understood her. I got she didn't want to go out. So I understand, she had more interest in Craig.
Right. Yeah. Craig said that the two of you are still friends, that you guys are good friends.
No, we are.
What about you and Paige? Do you speak often? I know you said you kind of haven't spoken to her as much because you want to be respectful.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's two friends, and somehow probably I been connected to both of them. So it's a different situation than, is a girl that I have something with, she's dating somebody that you don't know. So it's somebody that I'm always would be respectful anyways, but she's dating also a good friend of mine. And I feel I want to be totally respectful. So of course, when we had the chance to hang out, to see each other, at events or interviews, everything is cool and we're great. We're in great terms. But at the same time, I don't feel that need to write her all the time. Yeah, we can comment each other's story once in a while, but I don't want to put the pressure and text her. She knows that I'm always going to be there for her. And, I feel the same about her. So, and I'm happy that Craig and I were great. So, I care about our friendship.
Definitely. Fans voted on Watch What Happens Live last week and said that Paige should have picked you. Do you think she made the wrong decision?
No, I think at the end of the day, I think they're great. I think they're a great match, and I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to see that support. Like, people are really being really nice about it, but at the same time, I feel like they're a great match. And I think they had to work to work things through. They ended up doing that. I feel like there's still another few steps on the way. Hopefully one day to live in the same city under the same roof. But I think they're doing great, and they look beautiful together. I'm really happy for it.